Hello, you all beautiful, sexy beams of light. It is I, Justice Edge, and welcome to this special anniversary 2 years BCW Q&A. Let's have a round of applause for everyone. Woo! Congratulations. So, these questions have been sent via YouTube. Yes, sir. And it's my first time reading them, so you can have an authentic and real answer. So, first question comes from Pedro Max Mercury. And I'm sorry if you can't understand my accent parce que je suis français, vous voyez, because I'm French. First question, what car in BCW was supposed to get a world title push that didn't end up happening? That's a trick question. Well, technically, Big Time Lane was supposed to be the first BCW World Champion, but I decided to choose Rage except of Lane because it would have tarnished Lane's reputation to lose to Justice at WrestleMania. And yeah. Second question from Pedro, once again. Were WWE superstars meant to be in BCW longer than just from Royal Rumble 2020 to Mania 1, or were they just placeholders till you had enough cause? Hey yo, Pedro! Some fire ass questions, man. Well, technically, the WWE superstars was supposed to stay forever. They were supposed to stay like forever because BCW was supposed to be a hybrid between WWE superstars and cause. But then I realized that, bro, like, do I want to have a fucking SummerSlam main event between Shane Thorne and Eddie Lee? Like, you know, it's weird. Plus, it's just weird. So, they were supposed to be here forever. Third question by Pedro. One match without context you look forward to recording the most in the future? Damn. I really want to do Justice versus Arrow 2 because it didn't end up with a clear finish first time they did, and 2020 BCW was just horseshit. But now with Justice's status right now as a wrestler, I think it would be a great match, a great mix between those two. Last question from Pedro. Did you have any other names in mind for your main call before settling on Justice Edge? Well, I have a story on this one. I was very young. It was like 2011-ish. And I was playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, where you have that fucking Undertaker storyline with the call, where you could have showed truth, etc. And I was like, I'm gonna create a call because I think that's cool. And I was like, I can't find a name. I was sure I was gonna use Edge because Edge was my favorite wrestler back then, but calling him Edge would have been like weird. So I was like, man, what's his name gonna be? And I remember when I was saying this, I was watching Victoria's The Naked Elliott show, right? And I was like, because the main character, Tori, her real name, the name of the actress is Victoria Justice. And I was like, Justice Edge sounds cool. No. At first I was like, Edge Justice? Meh. And then I was like, Justice Edge, hey yo, that's a good idea. And I went on Justice Edge. Next question from Arrow. Are Arrow and Justice gonna steal the show sometime soon in BCW? Well, just like I said, soon is gonna happen. I'm sure it's gonna happen. Maybe not in BCW, but maybe an underground match. Next question. Can BCW push Arrow Antho, hashtag Arrow 2023, hashtag Antho 2050, damn, hashtag John 2022. Arrow, Antho, sure. Yes, I said Johnny, but I'm censoring his name because he's a fucking insult to me. Yes, sir. So Arrow, sure. Antho, sure. But Johnny, nah. Another question from Arrow: what motivated you to start your own show and be a part of Car in general? Well, I started watching like Car in like 2015 ish, and it was WrestleMania 5 from YWE, and I got hooked, and I was like, yo, that's so sick. But then I left for a bit because I don't know, YW stopped posting all of a sudden. But then I went back on this WrestleMania and on Blue Star versus Mr. Black, and I was like, that's great. So I went back into the UCT supporting the shows like OCW, EWF, etc. But it never came to mind to me to do a show. But I was doing some intros, etc. Like, and because I love editing and Photoshop and shit, and I was like, this could help me like grow for Photoshop and stuff. And I did a Royal Rumble match, which is the Royal Rumble the 2020 Royal Rumble. It wasn't supposed to be a feud or anything. It was just supposed to be a fun editing like session for me. And then I was like, why not do a show with this? Like, I could be a part of the UCT, etc. And voila. Well, a question from Johnny No Mercy. Well, 4 questions. Why is my son maidenless? Because I am related to Johnny Extreme. Your favorite car in UCT, and why is it not Johnny Extreme? That's a great question, but it's for sure, like you said, it's for sure not Johnny Extreme. But if I would choose a favorite car, it would be, man, I really love Brandon. I love Brandon X, and I love Antho. Who is your dream opponent in the UCT? I have never thought of that question before, but right now, with like how he wrestles and the matches he's doing, I would love to face like an Jason Mayhem or an Angel Alexander or even an Antho. Nah, but my really dream match, like I would mark out like legit if someone does this match, is AJ Reyes versus Justice Edge. And last question, fucking hell. Why can't you get no bitches? But I told you earlier, they know I'm related to Johnny Extreme. Next question from Revan Richard Kazuto. Will BCW have an angle with Cause that an homage to Scott Hall? Well, if you mean like an Eddie Guerrero memorial show, no. I won't do that because Scott Hall is not a part of BCW and he wasn't a part of it. But for the next show, we are gonna have a rest in peace graphic for Scott Hall, because you gotta respect the legend and rest in peace, man. Next question from Ryan Crazy Boy. Would BCW introduce more championships? Right now, no. But like later, yes, but it's kind of tricky because I want to add new championships, so probably some championships are gonna get replaced. Next question from Dark Storm. Who's your favorite BCW original other than your main call, Justice Edge? I have so much. But really, if we don't count Justice Edge, I want to say Lance. I love Lance. I love how I'm building him, and I fucking love like Kage and Peter Reed, etc. If you had a chance to change a booking decision in BCW's past, what will it be? Not do BCW with WWE wrestlers for sure. Will there be new titles in the future of BCW? And like I said, yes, but they're gonna replace other championships. And last questions from Dark Storm. How do you come up with these smooth, great spots slash edits? Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Well, I don't want to brag and shit, but it's kind of natural because, yeah, like it's just coming up like that. Like really, I really have inspiration, and sometimes I'm watching like highlights and stuff, and I'm like, this could be a great spot, and I write it down in my spreadsheets, you know. But yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Next question from Entho. What part of your promotion you like doing the most? Recording, planning, editing? Well, that's a great question. I've never thought of this. I really don't like I really don't like recording. Well, I love planning stuff. I love planning the storylines and doing them, and they're exactly how I imagine them. It's really it's great. You feel fresh. And did you put yourself season limit, or you go year by year? I go by seasons. Like season 1, you can see it's from Royal Rumble 2020 to WrestleMania 2, and season 2 is gonna be from BCW Live 3 to WrestleMania 3, etc., etc. I don't go by years because I'm not putting the shows with the year. Like for example, Trouble in Paris 2021 came out in January 2022, so it's kind of confusing. Next questions from AJ Black. OG plans for Justice. Well, not gonna lie, not gonna lie, Justice first off was supposed to be blonde. I am dead serious. If I can to show it on the screen right now, it looks weird, but it looks really good. Any dream matches you want in BCW, not Justice related or anything. I would love to do a Hirosta Kage 2, and I would love to do damn. I would love to do like a Ron AJ Black with the one gimmick, because I think they can work really well with each other. What was the inspiration of Heaven Inc? Well, for Heaven Inc, you really don't have to look really far, because I was basically, for the reveal of Angel and shit, I was on my Retribution shit, but on Danny Stevenson, Bass, etc., I was more like Aces and Ace based. Personal favorite out of your originals? Well, Lance, Peter, Kage, and Justice, of course. One important thing you would change about BCW. The intro. I want to change the Blood, Sweat, and Tears intro. I fucking hate. I'm kidding, of course. I will never change that intro. It's so iconic, man. If you could do one collaboration show, what show will that be? Well, it would be with the XWF boy Brendan X, who is starting his new federation, which is called MEW. Yes, sir. Best show you made? Well, I love WrestleMania 2. It's my favorite show of all time, because it was the moment I went from having okay matches to like understanding how to work a match and how to do a show, etc., etc. Because really, if you think about it, early 2021 BCW, like from Royal Rumble to Dysfunction, the build-ups were really mad. Like legit. Kage versus Enzo had no build-up. Johnny versus Peter had no build-up. Lance versus Hirosta was a fucking horrible build-up, with Lance saying, yo, we should make a team. You could be the Marty Jannetty to my Shawn Michaels. That was legit the build-up, of fuck's sake. Next questions from Ron. He has 2 questions. Okay, Ron, congratulations, you have 2. 5 plans you thought of but never ended up doing. I don't have 5, but I have a few. Early BCW, there weren't supposed to be Heaven Inc., but there was supposed to be a faction with Angel, Antho, Doggy, and Arrow. I think they were gonna get called like Unwanted, and was gonna be a main event mafia, like based group. Like I'm sure I still have those posters, those promotional posters of them. Yeah, they're on the screen. Yeah. Dave Alpha was supposed to be in the main event title picture in the end of 2020, and I have a full segment that I recorded with a feud starting with Justice. Well, so here it is. Anti-Life, Dark Punishers weren't supposed, and the Hooligans weren't supposed to be in BCW, but with my data being corrupted, it gave me time to reflect and to create some new tag teams. So I've asked in my tag team recruitment video if any teams wanted to go, but AJ Black was supposed to face Johnny at SummerSlam, I think, and win. So we have an upset, or he was supposed to be Brendan, I don't remember, but AJ Black was supposed to have a solo run, like a rookie solo run. And 5 dream matches you want to do. Y'all ask the same question. Y'all lazy. Like, oh, come on. Well, next question from XWF from there. Will you ever do a full show format show, even if it's just one? I really want to do it, but the problem is I'm scared of doing commentary, because since I'm not like English or American, I really like, I'm sure I sound very like monotone when I speak, so there's gonna be no emotion and shit. But I would love to do a full show. Which 3 promotion you most want to do a crossover show with? I would love to do a crossover show with VCW, MEW, and third. Oh damn. Third Fed. Not gonna lie. A collab show with Law could be banging, like really great. And the last question from Bear: can you sing the theme song, please, the BCW one? No. I don't want to give the fans what they want. I hate the marks. And last questions of this long Q&A from YouTube, at least, from the real Angel Alexander. Why was Napoleon so short? And the really last questions are from Jack Roberts. Top 3 underrated companies. I don't think PWF get the recognition it deserves, because Manny puts out bangers after bangers, and he's so consistent. And yeah, PWF for sure. XYZ is really one of my favorite UCT shows of all time, and I love it. And ACW from it's really good, and I'm really excited to see the future plans and the future matches Chris end up doing. 3 guys you want to use but you don't know how to use them or what to do with them. Lightmare. I don't know what to do with Lightmare yet, but I know I'm gonna use all those scars really good. I really want to use like Jason Mayhem, but I don't know how to use him, or I'm scared he's gonna be misused. Yeah, and a third one, really, Johnny and Jack Roberts have had like really upstart careers in the in BCW, and I totally get it. It's my fault. It's me, my bad, but I hope it's gonna get better from now. And Dream UCT faction would why a Dream faction when you already have the greatest faction of all? You fucking have Brandon X, Silver Star, Vix, and Justice Edge in the same faction, because we are the mother effing ones. Put them ones in the air for the end of this video. This is the end of the video. This is perfect because we end up on the ones, the bloodline. Yes sir. Thank you for listening. Damn, that's fucking long. That's hard. I'm never doing a Q&A again. My back is hurting, my throat is hurting, and what I'll say is see you soon for a Ladder of Success. Thank you for being patient. The show is coming up very soon. Yes sir, we the fucking ones.